92 meters broadside right there. Wind is still pretty strong. It's at 83 right there. 83. Alright, I'm gonna take it. Well, that's good. Put it right on. Hi guys, welcome back out to TimberGold Trails, and today we're going to be doing an episode of real hunting. This is going to be episode number 4, and so we're going to be taking my camouflage Pulsar. I have my inline muzzleloader with 50 caliber bullets and 45 sabots, and I also have my reverse draw crossbow. So again, during this hunt we will not use a hunter mate. I will have no tracks, and there will be no way to identify the blood. The only way I'll be able to find them is by call and by sight. So I will use my out call and my deer grunt, but I think I will only use my deer grunt if I'm in a tree stand, because you don't really grunt in deer on the ground. However, you do call in bull elk from the ground. So, alright. Let's go hunting. So here's the route we're going to be taking. I'm starting at the southwest lodge over here, and I'm going to be heading down towards this tree stand here, possibly hop up in the stand, and then I will head over towards this road, hunt along down through here, and possibly pop up in this tree stand. And after that, I will pretty much follow along the riverbank and possibly hop in this tower and head down all the way through past these tripods and maybe end up to this tree stand. Depending on what happens along the way, who knows? We might head off into a different direction. So alright, so we're heading down in here through this thicket of trees, and we're coming up to this little pond over here. Now, I know this is a very good area for elk, as well as grizzly bears. Well, we're coming up to a pretty thick part of the woods here, and this usually holds some pretty big elk. Oh, we just got a bull. We just got a bull call. We just got a bull call. So where he is, well, I would imagine he's in front of us somewhere. So I do have a tree stand up here pretty close by. It's going to be kind of difficult to find it without my hunter mate though. Whoa, 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 I just saw something over here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just a tree. Oh, okay, so he's pretty close by. I just heard that. Oh, he has some pretty good camouflage on here. But I think I want to try and stay behind this little tree patch here. And hopefully we can see him come out somewhere. I think, is that him? Alright, so there he is. He looks like a young one. Not a very big one. Actually, I might take him out with the muzzleloader. It's about 60 meters away. So he stops. Well, I know we hit him good, but unfortunately he didn't go down. Looks like we have ourselves a little tracking expedition up here. I mean, in real life you hit one like that with the muzzleloader, he's not going to run like 50 yards and he's dead. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem trying to find him. Although I do want to reload my muzzleloader here. Should have been somewhere right around here. Yep. Here's some blood. He was headed this way. More blood. More blood. Oh, he's down right here. Huh. I was trying to find some more blood, but here he is. Yeah, he didn't go far at all. Alright, let's pick him up. So, we're actually right next to my tree stand. Well, I guess we're not going to be in this tree stand for too long. Considering I just took a shot here. So not a very big one, but not a bad size one to take him out with the muzzleloader. In real life, you don't see too many giant elk, so sometimes you got to take the 180s, you know, just to fill your tag, get some meat on the table. Alright, now we're approaching another good field over here. There's usually some bears and elks over here. So I think the river is right next to me, to my right. Alright guys, so we're coming up to a pretty opening spot here. Pretty big opening. And there should be some elk around. Possibly some mule deer. We're about to get into mule deer territory now. So there could easily be a buck around here somewhere. Not exactly sure where I am, but I'm trying to remember based off of landmarks, and I know the river's to my right. We should be to a location now where the animals aren't spooked from my shot. I like to get by the river so I can see pretty far. But the river's pretty much right there. There's a cow elk right next to me. I might take her out. So I think I hit her pretty good, but she might not go down. I'm not even gonna track her down if she runs away. So we're in a pretty good spot, and I think I just heard her. What is that? Yeah, there's a cow over there. We're over here by this river, and it's a pretty good area for bears and bulls and cows, I guess. I think we're going to try and get over to this ledge over here and get to a decent viewing point. Don't see anything besides that cow. So here comes that cow. I was hoping she'd bring a bull with her, but doesn't look like it. I'm deciding what I want to do. Let's see, since she stopped there, I might try and take her out. Alright, so she dropped. Guess we'll pick her up and move on. Oh, there's another one there. Is she with anybody? Or is she by herself? She seems to be alone. Alright, I don't really want her to spook anything. I might call her in too. Come on, step out into the opening. Of course, she stopped in a really bad spot. There she is. Alright, she's down. So no bulls. Oh, this is the first cow that I shot. Apparently I hit her a little bit too low. Oh, she's dead now. Alright, let's go collect the other cow. We hit her in the lung and neck bone. Alright, so I'll show you where we're going to go now. I think we're going to head down towards this direction and keep following along. Oh, so a bear just called. But like I said, you wouldn't really hear a bear if you were hunting. I mean, if we walk into one, then we'll find it. But if we don't, we're not going to be able to like walk over in the direction and spot it or anything like that, because that just wouldn't happen. See, what would happen is we could see him along the riverbank here, and he could be, you know, going to get some water, get a drink or something. That could happen. But I don't see anything. So we're just going to keep heading north now along the river. Oh my god! Oh my god, guys, do you see this? There's a bear right in front of us. A blonde one. Luckily I have my inline on me. Alright, so we just drilled it. I'm pretty sure I liver shot it. Oh, it's stuck in the trees. There it goes. I don't even know if it's a male. Oh, it's a young male. Alright, so he's hit hard. We're just gonna keep an eye on where it ran. Can still see it running down there. So I know I got either intestine or a liver shot. And I think what I should do is maybe wait like 2 to 3 minutes, even 5 minutes, give it a chance to lay down, and we should be able to find it. Alright, like I said, we waited about 5 minutes now. So we're just going to walk over there where I last saw him and see if he's there. Oh! So we have some bear tracks here. So he probably ran back the way he came from. I was kind of hoping we'd find some blood or something. Or a dead bear. Or a live bear. A lot of times you're not going to find blood, so we're just looking for a dead bear now. And there we have a dead bear. I knew we weren't too far from him. Alright, we found him. Pretty cool. And look at the size of the hole in that thing. Look at that. Jeez, I can't believe he ran this far with this big of a hole in him. Take a look at him. So we did get stomach and intestine on him. And he is a young male, but he's a blonde. So, in my opinion, it's definitely a trophy. And how was that an intestine shot? That should have been a liver shot. I believe that's where it came out, actually. He was on the other side. Yeah, I shot him from this side here. Bring him out to the sun a little bit. There we go. That's a pretty cool picture. Alright, so we got a blonde bear and a medium-sized bull elk. We have our gun loaded up. Oh, guys, we got a buck grunt. A buck just grunted. So, if a buck does grunt, there is a possibility you could call him in with a call. Because that means it's probably during the rut, and he would definitely respond back. So we'll just see what happens. Alright, I think I want to set up by this tree here. Oh, maybe not. It's a little bit too thick here. Go. Wow, I didn't realize it was this thick in this grass. can barely see through here. Can I get on this rock? Okay, I'm on a rock. Got a river. There's a river down there. So I don't know where this buck is, but I'm just gonna have to be patient. I'm not really sure how well my camo works here. I'm kind of in an opening right now. I have no camo here either. Apparently not too good. I think what I'm going to do is sneak down over by these two birch trees over here. So I can maybe get a little bit of camouflage. That might help a little bit. So see if the camouflage. Okay, we got good camouflage here. Oh, there he is. The young one. We'll have him come a little bit closer and I'll take him out with my pulsar. Is he coming in? He could be with some friends, but he looks like he's by himself. Come on, keep coming. Why are you going through over there? I didn't call from over there. I definitely did not call from over there. Oh, that's definitely not the same buck. That is a different buck. That is a different buck. Well, we dropped this one. Alright. Could another buck be coming still? I don't know. But this is a decent buck here. 160s. Yeah, he came through. He was with that other buck, but he must have branched off this way. That's a good buck. So 157. It's a decent buck. There could have been another big one with him. Oh, guys, we got a bull elk. A bull elk just called. So it's a good thing we didn't take him out with a rifle. Because then this bull wouldn't be coming. Oh, he's coming. He's close. He is pretty close. I don't see him yet, but he's sounds pretty close. Oh. Oh boy, something's coming. Oh boy. Oh my god, it is such a tiny bull elk. This thing deserves to get shot with a muzzleloader. That had to be a lung shot. Surprised it didn't drop. Yeah, so we have lung blood there. More lung blood way up here. blood here. I'm surprised I shot at that close of a distance and didn't drop him, to be honest. But he's down right here. And this is probably the smallest elk I think that I've ever shot on this map. So we need to take a trophy shot of this thing. I mean, just look at that. It looks like a cow with horns. Alright. I'm not actually going to keep the trophy shot, but at least now you can see what it looks like. Okay, so we're coming up to my tree stand down here. And I'm hoping that we can find some mule deer bucks. Or maybe some bull elk down here too. And a real bull elk, because that one doesn't count. That thing was tiny. And the one before that wasn't very big either. So I think what we're going to do is pop up in there and give a couple of grunts and see what happens. This is usually a pretty good spot for Rocky Mountain elk as well as mule deer. And sometimes you'll see some bears walking around here too. I'm definitely taking some nice bears here. Alright, so here's a view from my stand. You can see this whole valley over here. And this whole opening over here. Alright, well hopefully we get a buck to come. Now the animals might be still a little bit spooked from the shot that I took with my rifle, my muzzleloader, but they should come in pretty soon. Might as well see if there's any bulls around here too. How many arrows do I have left? I have one left. Just gonna reload my bow quick. That would be pretty cool if we could get a bear out of this stand. Alright, the animals should be about calmed down by now. Did you guys hear that? We got a bull elk. We got a bull elk bugle. Somewhere in this direction here. Now, the only other side is, well, on the other side of this woods here is a river. So the river kind of like splits the map here. If the animals are on this side of the river, most likely they're going to come in. I hear something. Really close. Man, that looks like an elk. That looks like a medium young bull elk right here. Alright. Wow, he came in really fast. Pretty good broadside shot right there, actually. Whoa! Something else is coming. Can't see it, but definitely hear something else. Sounds like it's over here. Looks like a buck. Young buck. Yeah. So we got a muley buck here. Got a young muley buck and a young Rocky Mountain bull elk. And there's the buck. I was hoping maybe he had some friends with him. He might have been part of the group that I shot that one out of. And here's the elk. Decent elk. Now, I thought I heard another bull elk off in the woods. Let's see. Here's something walking now. Could have been that elk. Or that buck. Whoa! He just went to sleep. Right next to me. I've never seen an elk go to sleep on this map yet, but... something is coming. Oh, another buck. This one's a little bit better here. This is a decent one. 160s. But look at this elk. He actually went to sleep right next to me. I wonder if there's another buck coming. Although if I take him... he shouldn't really go too far. Now, you can't really shoot through your stand. So I'm going to swap over to the other side of the seat here. I can definitely shoot straight down. Alright, so he dropped. Now this bull elk just took off running. I'm going to see if I can't hit him on the run. No. You wouldn't want to take that shot. That equals a lot of tracking. Alright, well at least we got a buck down here. See what he scores. 150s, 160. He's 139. It's a decent young buck. Now I want to head over towards the stand here now. So we're going to head towards the river bottom. I don't want to run yet because there still could be animals close by. I haven't shot a gun for a long time now. Let's see if maybe there's another bull. Maybe there's another bull around. That's a buck. We got another buck coming in, guys. We're gonna get back in the stand. So anytime you're near some kind of a stand or a tower stand, it's definitely better off to be inside the stand than on the ground. So hopefully he comes in. We got a doe coming too. I hear him walking. Oh, big buck, big buck. We got a big buck coming in, guys. And that's what I like about this spot. These deer come out of nowhere. Oh, I dropped him. Now, you normally won't want to take a shot while he's walking like that, but sometimes you would have to. Alright, let's take a look at him. That's a good buck right there. 180.6. So he's not a giant mule deer buck, but he's definitely a really good one. So I'm going to take a trophy shot of him, and I think we're going to get back in the tree stand. See if we can't find his older brother, or maybe even a big bull elk. That looks pretty good there. So now we're going to hop back up in the stand. Oh my god, guys, so we just got back up in the stand, and look what's coming in. A huge bull elk. Huge bull. Oh my god. This elk is huge, so I need to get my recurve with my tracers out. That's horrible. As soon as he stops, I'm taking him. Oh my god, perfect shot. Dropped him. None of the other elk even spooked. But that is a monster bull right there. Wow, I can't believe we got so lucky to have a huge bull come in. The funny part is, I've never even killed a bull that big out of this tree stand. That's the biggest one I've ever seen over here. Well, let's go take a look at this giant bull. I'm not even worried about these cows. I'm actually shocked at how big this bull is. And it scores 395.5. And we got a double lung shot on him. That is a huge bull. 390 plus is giant. 395 is it's basically a 400-inch bull. And it's a good thing I made a good shot on him, because I wouldn't want to have to chance losing this giant. Just wow. Look at the back tines on that thing. You know, I think if he was actually a little bit wider, he would have been 400 plus. Like 420 probably even. Because his back tines are super tall. Oh my god, there's another huge bull right behind us right now. He's right behind the trophy shot. He looks 350 plus. I'm going to try and take a picture here. And we're going to get back up in that stand again and try and see if we can't take him out. Wow, that's a 380. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Now let's get back up in this tree stand. Alright, I just gave him a call. Now I'm sneaking back into the stand. Wow, I still can't believe how big that bull is. And to have two big bulls on top of it is that's just crazy. The think he just called. Yeah, there he is. He's really, really wide. You know, I think I'm going to take this one with my inline muzzleloader, because I don't really feel like tracking him anymore. And I should be able to make a nice shot, hopefully. Loading up my gun here from the last 85 scoring elk that we shot. As you can see, this one's a little bit bigger. Dropped him. Wow, that was a big bull too. He's 350 plus for sure. I think if he had some more tines, he could have scored maybe 380 or 390, but he's super wide and thick and tall, but he just doesn't have any back tines. He only has like 2, I believe. And here's the second monster bull. Another monster. And he scores 352.44. So that's definitely a really, really nice bull. Well, that was pretty cool. We managed to kill 2 monster elk out of 1 spot. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of the video, and I was thinking, well, I have to finish it off with some big bighorns. So, I'm going to be using my 45 Sabot bullet inline muzzleloader, and I have my reverse draw crossbow, in case we see something that I think is potentially 180 or bigger, then I'll probably use my reverse draw crossbow. Otherwise, even a big one, I'm going to take them out with my inline muzzleloader here. Alright, so I'm getting close to some bighorn sheep here. I can see some females, and I can hear them walking. So they're getting pretty close, but I don't want to spook them. There he goes. So I think he's hit pretty hard. I put like a 2-foot lead on him. Should have been a pretty good lead. And you can still see him going over the hill there. I'm going to guess he should go somewhere behind that last tree. So now we're going to go over and look for blood. Alright, here we got some blood. And it's body blood. But we did shoot him with the muzzleloader, so it definitely could still kill it. So we're just going to head in the direction where I last saw it. So here's the tree that we last saw him by, and there's the rock that he was over by. There he is. He's down right there. Look at that. You can see the hole there, and it looks like it's in his intestines, so I'm not sure how it turned into body, but he's down. Nice ram. So somehow that was a shoulder blade shot. Interesting. And he scores 142. So not a bad ram. Definitely take a trophy shot at him. Plus, considering we hit him on the run with the inline, that's pretty cool. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now this next sheep that we're going to find, I do have to use my hunter mate a little bit, but you're going to find out why. So I can hear a sheep really close by, and I have my inline out ready in case it decides to run. But I have a feeling it's probably a big ram, so I'm going to keep my reverse draw crossbow out. I just can't quite see it. Oh my god. There it is. It's an albino bighorn sheep. No way. Albino bighorn sheep. So that shot wasn't that good, but it wasn't a horrible shot. But considering I can't use my hunter mate, it's going to be almost impossible to find this bighorn sheep. So I go over and check for blood, and I can't find any blood at all. And that's when I decide to get my hunter mate out. So after using my hunter mate, and it took quite a long time. This thing ran a long ways. I finally found him. An albino bighorn sheep. It's a female, but still. And to me, it looks like a perfect shot. So I'm kind of a little bit shocked that it didn't turn into lung blood. How cool is that? And of course, I happened to run into the thickest part on the whole map. I mean, this part is so thick, full of all these thick trees and shrubs. But look at that. An albino. It's my first rare bighorn sheep. Well, let's pick it up. So it scores 44.2, and I hit it in the shoulder blade. Well, that's pretty cool, and I think that's a pretty good way to end the video with my first rare albino bighorn sheep. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.